Hello everyone. I'm glad to be here with you today in the MENA Virtual Summit, the Middle East and North Africa Virtual Summit. This is the latest version of the BIM Coordinator Summit. I'm glad to be here today with you with a panel packed with esteemed speakers. Uh, my name is Hisham Gafar. I'm the digital twin lead in Israel, Saudi Arabia. Today, with our prestigious speakers, panelists, we will try to touch base on some important things when it comes to the new developments in the BIM realm, and of course in the AEC sector in general. Let me start with introducing our speakers. Today, we have the pleasure to have Mr. Utkarsh Saini, right?
Singh,
Am I
Utkarsh Singh. Yeah.
Sin? Sin, okay. Utkarsh Sin, BIM coordinator at HBA. Also, we have Mr. Rabah Delili. He is the technical director and BI manager at General Engineering and Design Office. And
Hello,
of
everyone.
course, hello, Mr. Rabah. And of course, we have Mr. Ahmed Fayrouzi. He's architect and BIM coordinator at Perlit, Oman. Uh,
Yes.
to, yeah, welcome all and welcome the attendees. I hope you're listening right. If you need to ask some questions, you can use the chat box. And now we will start to asking some questions about the start of today, the BIM, the Building Information Modeling. So we can start with Mr. Utkrash, and let me ask you about if uh, how do you approach introducing BIM workflows to organizations resistant to change? You know, it needs a lot of culture penetration. So how do you deal with that? Also, what strategies have you found most effective in facilitating a smooth transitions?
Okay. Yeah. Great question. Thank you, Hisham. And I would like to just bifurcate this question in two parts. One is like I believe, like in academics, in universities and colleges. First of all, a lot of the colleges, universities that teach architecture, civil engineering, MEP, I'm like in the near future, like near past, like we have seen there have been some universities that have emerged with BIM in their curriculum, but most of the like universities they don't have like BIM part of their curriculum. Like when I passed from college and like when our generation was getting out of college, so I'm like AutoCAD, for example, is a general knowledge, but similarly BIM is something that you come and learn in the field first. So that is something that needs to change on a very ground, on a very basic level, to introduce BIM in educational curriculums, so that everyone who comes out of universities and is getting introduced with the construction sector, they have at least like a basic knowledge of BIM, even though they are going into a quantity surveying field or a design field or any part of the construction sector. They have like at least a basic knowledge of, although they should not be very proficient in softwares, but they have like a basic knowledge about how BIM works. Because what we have seen right now in the industry is that the even the basic knowledge is not clear. That's why a lot of the companies end up having a department only specific to BIM, and those are the people only who take care of the BIM works, and it is treated mostly as an advanced like CAD team, which does the production and models as such. And then the next stage is, of course, like when in the working field, a very important thing is education and training for people who are not very close to BIM, or who are not very aware in BIM. So the BIM department or the coordinators and managers have to take this initiative to basically host or host like training sessions or basic educational presentations for the rest of the team members. So that, and like we have to start small somewhere. The biggest problem that we have seen is like how BIM is sold. Like BIM is sold basically that everything can be done in a click and everything can be done very quickly, but that's not how like BIM really works. Like we as BIM coordinators and managers know that. So it has to start at a very basic level, and that was part of my topic as well in today's presentation, that the introduction of open BIM, where BIM is not only specific to any vendor. It's like vendor neutral, because everyone in the field, architects use different softwares, the structural guys use a different software, and infra guys use a different software. So we end up using a lot of different tools for BIM, and like there's a lot of room for errors and a lot of differences in opinion. So open BIM somehow can actually be a very probable solution, where all the tools can be brought under one roof, and it can promote like involvement of BIM at very apart from model and like construction drawings and other fields as well.
Okay, thank you, Crash. I believe you touched based on a very important and very crucial thing in our industry, which is the education in early stages. And
Right,
I believe in universities, because we face some challenges with the fresh grads that has have the power to be educated and to learn, but they need, BIM has somehow a steep learning curve. So starting at a very early stage, it can help. Thank
right.
you. It's very
Yeah,
very insightful.
welcome.
Moving to Mr. Ahmed Fairouzi. So how do you ensure effective implementation and maintenance of BIM standards throughout the project life cycle? You know, to be realistic, most of the projects maybe start with a very strong belief that we will stick to the BIM standards, and when things starting to go wrong, everyone forget about it. So, what role does collaboration play in this process?
Uh, it is a good question. I could say that in the ever evolving field of construction, building information modeling has emerged as a game changer. BEAM offers a digital framework that enhance project efficiency, collaboration, and long-term sustainability. However, the journey to successful BIM implementation had initial steps. I could say that defining clear and measurable objectives. These objectives should align with an organization's overarching vision for its construction projects. Objectives may include enhanced collaboration among project stakeholders, reducing project costs, improving project schedule and delivery, or maximizing the efficiency of facility management. To ensure effectiveness of BIM objective, they must meet the smart criteria that I can, if I want to, a short list of it, I can say specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound, phases implementation, resources allocation, communication, and training. Um, in my opinion, organization must establish their own standards to ensure consistency and quality cross projects. That is mentioned in ISO 9650, that is BXP. And the standards may specify naming conventions, data exchange protocols, and modeling guidelines. Another option that I think can help this process is BIM's integration into existing project workflows. It is a transitional journey that can significantly enhance efficiency and collaboration. And team training is a critical component of BIM implementation, empowering the workforce to fully exploit the potential of BIM tools and technology. BIM tools and technology encompass a wide array of software applications and platforms that enable the creation, management, and analysis of digital representation of buildings and infrastructures. Collaboration and communication is a catalyst of enhanced collaboration and communication among project stakeholders. And BIM framework are pivotal. Another option that I could say is data management. That is the backbone of BIM, ensuring the information flows smoothly within the project framework. The successful implementation of BIM hangs on critical elements, interoperability. That the final thing that I think that can use in this process is comprehensive database that encapsulates design, construction, and protocol data, and it ensure the accuracy and consistency of data, forcing sound decision making, risk mitigation, efficiency, and enhanced collaboration.
Thanks, Ahmed. Very, very, very great answer. You summarized a lot about when it comes to BIM standards. I remember when I got my certificate from the British Research Establishment in BIM, focusing on, as you mentioned, ISO 19650. A colleague told me to summarize what I learned in one sentence, and what I told him is BIM is about communication. Yeah, I believe I agree with you, Mr. Ahmed. And this, thank you. And this leads us to another question for Mr. Rabah. In your experience, how does BIM facilitate collaboration and communication among various stakeholders involved in a construction project, as Mr. Ahmed was saying, including architects, engineers, contractors, and the clients? What are some effective strategies for ensuring smooth coordination and information exchange throughout the project lifecycle?
Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank everyone for their efforts and valuable contribution to this event. Collaboration and communication are facilitated through the various means, including information management in the common data environment, creates a centralized source of information for all project stakeholders. This ensures that everyone has access to update information in the right place and at the right time. Also, providing a visual representation of the project helps reduce misunderstanding and misinterpretation, as everyone can see the progress of the project and communicate more effectively. Then allowing multiple engineers to collaborate and work on the same model at the real time also real-time feedback and updates, helping stakeholders quickly identify and address potential issues. This can lead to improved decision making and enhanced communication between customers. Clash detection in BIM helps identify conflicts between different project elements. This allows stakeholders to communicate and solve problems early in the design process. The use of BCF formats enable tracking problems and sharing them among all parties to find a solution. Then open BIM can be employed to facilitate smooth communication and interoperability in exchanging information between stakeholders. Also, BEAM supports an integrated workflow, simplifying the exchange of information between different disciplines and reducing the possibility of errors. The use of technologies as augmented reality and virtual reality in reviews with the client and on-site check and tracking during the construction phase. The use also of BIM dimension enhances communication and collaboration between project teams by providing a more comprehensive and detailed representation of the project according to the desired goals and objectives. In addition to our previous point, here are some effective strategies to ensure smooth coordination and information exchange through the project lifecycle. Develop BEAM execution plan based on requirements and goals, specify processes, planning, milestones, and deliverable to ensure everyone is aligned with the project objectives. Establish clear communication channels and schedule regular meeting to keep all stakeholders and participants informed and engaged. Utilize tools and technologies to facilitate communication and collaboration through the project life cycle. Define also clearly roles and responsibilities, ensuring that everyone understands their role in the project. This will help prevent confusion and ensure timely completion of tasks. Implement project management methodologies such as Agile or Scrum to effectively manage the project life cycle. Thanks.
Hi. Sorry, guys, just let you know we have roughly 2 minutes left on this panel discussion.
Yeah, sure. Uh, okay, so we have more a couple of minutes. So of course, I'm representing Israel, Saudi Arabia. I have one last question. What are the key considerations for effectively integrating GIS data and with BIM models to enhance project coordination, stakeholder communication, and decision-making processes? Who wants to take the last question? Mr. Utkrash?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like I don't have a lot of experience with GIS because I'm working like architect interiors mostly. So I mean, of course, like I would like to just link it back to my topic again, which is open BIM. I think that having like one particular file format, which can be used across softwares, because of course in different disciplines. We people use Revit, and for GIS there are multiple other softwares that people are been using, and to have editable and something that can be modified in different softwares, and something that can enhance the readability, legibility of parameters of model elements in different softwares might like help actually to increase the interoperability between softwares.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Crash. Thank you, Mr. Rabah. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. This was very fruitful conversation.
Thank you.
Thanks for the audience, and I'm inviting you to join the stage table in the lounge after this session to keep the discussions ongoing with the presenters and with the audience, of course. Also, don't forget to visit the sponsors of the BIM Coordination Summit booths to chat with them and find out more about their offerings. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hisham.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.